What's going on, guys? Welcome to the set menu A video. Inside of the first meal prep, the set menu A meal prep, we're gonna have protein yogurt with granola for breakfast. We're gonna have tuna romaine boats for lunch. Then we're gonna move on to the turkey bolognese for the dinner, and we're gonna have green apple with a protein shake as a snack, and the second snack is gonna be rice cakes with cream cheese. So our main aim right now is to prep all those things in the next 20 minutes. Now with the breakfast, you can leave it till the morning and you can just put it up on the spot. It's literally gonna take you a minute. But the remaining things, we're gonna make sure that we have everything prepped, and we're gonna set our timer to 20 minutes. 20 minutes, let's set the timer. First, we're gonna start off with preparing a quick turkey bolognese. So what we're gonna do for that is, first of all, we're gonna weigh out the pasta. So what we're gonna need is, I'm gonna keep looking at the ingredient list inside of my menu, inside of my recipe, and the only thing that I'm gonna check is how much, then slap it in there and make sure that I'm putting everything together. So we're gonna need 150 grams of uncooked penne. So quickly slap that on. 150 grams. All right, good. Yeah, now, next step is salt. I'm gonna add at least a gram of salt in there. Place that on a hob. Kettle has boiled already. Beautiful. And I'm gonna set this timer to 10 minutes just to know when to drain the pasta. Okay, 9 minutes. That's perfect. Right, next step is gonna be weighing out our mince. So how much mince do we need? Let's quickly have a look. 200 grams of lean turkey mince, okay? So, right, let's weigh out 200 grams. So I'm gonna turn this thing one more time. And let's get 200 grams of mince inside of it. 1 teaspoon salt, 3 teaspoons paprika, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon. So basically 1 teaspoon of everything. And now we can preheat the oil inside of these other pans. Right, so let's go. We're gonna start by putting this mince into this pan. Okay, so next step, bolognese sauce, all right? So we're gonna undo this, and we're gonna add it into that. I'm gonna stir this bolognese sauce into this, reduce the heat, right? We're gonna reduce the heat to minimum. Just gonna cover it up, let it simmer. Okay, meanwhile, we still got about another 10 minutes to go. So what I'm gonna do right now is prepare the tuna. We're gonna start off by opening these cans. And now, one easy way for you to know how much tuna you need, obviously this is gonna say on the recipe. In our case, we're gonna need about 300 grams of tuna once it's drained. So at the back of this can, it says drained weight, can you see? So what I'm gonna do is open these up, drain them away. We're gonna try to get about 300 grams, which in our case means it's 3 cans, roughly about 3 cans. Can number 2, and can number 3. 1, 2. Mix the tuna in, and now let me show you this. Basically, the main thing with the tuna recipe is you're gonna have 2 options. Because you're gonna use it for lunch, what I would suggest is load up the tuna into a container, lock it up, and bring the remaining ingredients separate. Now, when you're about to serve up your lunch, it's super simple. What you're gonna do is take out a plate, you're gonna get your romaine letters, and then you're gonna combine a few sections together, okay? So mainly what I usually do is I go 1, 2, and then we're gonna go 3, 4, boom. And what this is gonna create is these beautiful boats for our tuna. So now what you're gonna do is, because this is 2 servings, you wanna make sure that you split them in 2, and then you just load up your tuna romaine boat, just like that, right before you're about to serve. So you don't want to do it the day before, because you know there's no point. It's going to taste much fresher if you just do it on a day. This is it. We've got one of our servings here. The other serving still remaining. I'm gonna bag this up. Now, what you're gonna do is the next step is getting your cucumber ready. Again, there's 2 servings in here. I just like to slice them. And then we're gonna serve the cucumber right on the side with a little hint of salt. And the next thing for garnish, this is completely optional. You don't have to do this. We're gonna take the chili and then what I'm gonna do is just sprinkle these on top. How does that look? Decent. All right, so this is gonna be our first lunch. Now, for the turkey tomato, let's see how long we got left. About 12 seconds, that's perfect. We're gonna add in this spinach. This is it. What I'm gonna do is just cover it up for another minute or 2 until it wilts. Let's drain this pasta. Let's give it a little taste. Perfect. Right. Turkey spaghetti. Let's mix that in. We're coming up to about 20 minutes just now. We're about 20 seconds away. For the turkey, what you want to do is, once again, one of the meals you are going to serve up immediately as your dinner on a Sunday, and then the other one you're going to keep to take with you, okay? So again, you're going to try and separate this into equal halves, yeah? And you don't have to be perfect at all, because you're going to be consuming those meals eventually anyway. All right, this is our timer going off. And so that's about 20 minutes, yeah? And what you can do is, once again, same thing goes to apply with your turkey mince, is you're gonna load it up and you're gonna take the second container and you can load it with the turkey mince. You wanna split them roughly about half. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Doesn't have to be perfect. This is an extremely tasty meal. So I've been getting a lot of good feedback about this stuff, okay? So, bosh. Now, what you're gonna do for the snacks and what you're gonna do for the breakfast. Once again, my first snack is going to be the rice cakes from Philadelphia. I'm just gonna take this cream cheese and apply it on the rice cake right before I'm going to eat it, okay? Now, second snack is going to be an apple and a protein shake. A green apple, red apple. You're gonna have that as one of the snacks with the protein powder. So that's another snack. Now, what you're gonna do for the breakfast, super easy. You're gonna get your breakfast bowl. You're gonna grab your food scales. You wanna weigh this out just as well as you're doing with the other things. You're gonna check inside of your meal planner what you're having for the breakfast. And this is gonna equal to 40 grams of fruit granola, okay? So I'm just gonna open up my granola, and I opened it up in the most ridiculous way ever. And then I'm gonna weigh out 40 grams of this granola. Boom, that's about it. And 100 grams of yogurt. So it can be any yogurt, whether this is gonna be vanilla or strawberry, any flavor of your choice. We're gonna grab the yogurt and we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna weigh out the yogurt that we're supposed to have. So 100 grams, I'm just gonna slap it onto the side of it. And boom. As an option, I would recommend serve this with a protein powder, okay? So what you can do is you can serve the protein powder on a side, or as another option, what you can do instead is mix the yogurt with the protein powder and then add the granola. So once again, I'm gonna serve up 100 grams of yogurt inside of here. I'm gonna add in a scoop of protein powder, and then I'm gonna simply mix this in, make it into sort of this runny, gooey consistency. So it's completely your option whether you serve it with the mixed protein powder or without the mixed protein powder, but this is pretty much going to be your breakfast, okay? So let me just do this one more thing right here to show you, okay? Bolognese. All right, so basically what we've done over the last 20 minutes is we prepped up our meals for the next 2 days. Now, if you come over here, we're gonna start off with the breakfast granola. And like I said, you have an option. You have an option to mix your yogurt with your protein powder and then serve it with the granola, or you can serve it just with the yogurt. So these are our breakfast. Now, the first snack is gonna be cream cheese on a rice cake. The second snack is gonna be the apple with the protein powder. So obviously I'm gonna mix in the protein powder with water. Our main lunch meal is going to be the tuna romaine boat, delicious, super loaded with flavor. 2 servings, and like I said, I would suggest keep the tuna in a meal prep container and just prep this meal right before you're about to eat it. It literally takes you about 2 minutes to put it together. Now, the last meal of the day is going to be the turkey tuna bolognese. And once again, you're gonna have 2 servings of these. Just load them up into the meal prep containers. And bosh, this is gonna be your food for the next 2 days. Menu A. I hope you're gonna find it as delicious as I find it. Does that even make sense? I don't know. But it is food packed with flavor. I'm extremely excited for you to get going with menu number A. Go ahead and meal prep this thing together. 20 minutes, that's all it takes. Prep up your breakfast in the morning. Don't do it the day before. I'm extremely excited for you to try those recipes and let's get you some results. That's it for today's video.